Before we explore the outer universe, we turn inward to the inner one, the realm that shapes perception, meaning, and destiny. Every human being carries a world within, a presence that listens, learns, remembers, transforms, and aspires. This presence is the self. I am C.S. Douglas, and this is Codex Æternum, the Rational Bible.
This program is sponsored by Authorpedia, the world's only encyclopedia dedicated exclusively to authors. Authorpedia preserves creative legacies, uplifts human thought, and celebrates the voices that shape our cultural and intellectual world. Visit Authorpedia at https://authorpedia.org and be part of it.
Today we begin Book 4, The Self, a journey into identity, consciousness, and the deep mystery of our inner nature. The ancient sages taught that the self contains more than memory, emotion, or personality. The self becomes a seed, a river, a mirror, a flame, a traveler, and a sanctuary, each image revealing one facet of its fullness. Let me read to you. The self is a seed that holds within it the promise of the mighty tree, waiting for the warmth of truth to awaken its growth. This verse affirms that every person carries dormant greatness, unrealized strength, insight, compassion, and possibility. Growth flourishes when truth warms the heart. The self is an ever-flowing river shaped by the banks of experience and reflecting the sky of perception above. We become the sum of our journeys and the mirror of our interpretations. Experience gives form, perception gives meaning. The self is an embroidery woven with threads of thoughts, emotions, and dreams. Nothing is random. Every thought participates in the tapestry of existence. Every emotion shapes the inner pattern. Every dream adds color to the fabric of being. The essence of the self is a mirror reflecting the cosmos, where the stars of potential shine within the depths of the soul. The universe expresses itself through human consciousness. Awareness becomes the window through which infinity looks at itself. The self is both the wanderer in the labyrinth of life and the path that leads to illumination. Every person seeks direction, answers, peace, and truth, yet the very path we seek arises from within us. We walk toward ourselves. The self is the spirit's alchemist, transforming pain into wisdom and trials into triumphs. Every challenge becomes a classroom. The self converts experience into strength. As the phoenix rises from the ashes, so does the self transform through trials, emerging renewed and empowered. Transformation becomes the nature of consciousness. The self continues to rise again and again. There is more. The chapter teaches that identity emerges through choices, beliefs, and awareness. The self awakens as perception sharpens and truth reveals itself. The self is forged in the fires of identity, where essence is defined through choices and paths walked. Life becomes a sculpture shaped by intention. Each moment becomes a canvas, and the self paints its experience with the colors of perception and intention. We create reality through meaning. We build destiny through awareness. Consciousness is a mirror reflecting the light of awareness. In this mirror, we discover who we truly are. As the river reflects the sky, the self mirrors the truths of the universe. Unity appears through understanding. The self recognizes that perception shapes how it sees the world, and how the world sees it in return. Awareness becomes responsibility. Presence shapes relationships. Truth shapes destiny. The essence of the self flows like a river, carving paths through existence and leaving a legacy of influence. Every action echoes. Every choice ripples forward. In the silence of contemplation, the self discovers that within lies the universe, vast and infinite, waiting to be explored. We do not search outward for truth. We awaken inward to its presence. These teachings reveal a profound vision. The self is potential. The self is movement. The self is memory, intention, perception, and spirit. The self becomes the bridge between the visible and the unseen. The self awakens to its own divinity. This is the beginning of a deeper journey, one that will guide us into the nature of identity, purpose, transformation, and consciousness itself. Walk with awareness, for the light you seek already shines within your own self. In our next episode, we continue uncovering the mystery of self. We enter the chamber of the timeless question, who am I? This becomes an introspective journey into personal identity, where memory, intention, lineage, consciousness, and the vast universal conscience intertwine. It will open the path toward deeper self-recognition and the awakening of inner truth.